If you've ever planted with hope, watered faithfully, and still watched crops struggle, you're not alone. Many gardeners blame seeds, weather, or even bad luck when the real problem is hiding in plain sight under our feet. Dead soil. On Soil Factor, we talk a lot about soil as a living system, not just dirt that holds plants upright. Today, I want to take you deep into one of the most powerful, misunderstood and practical ways to revive exhausted soil liquid life. This is not about expensive bottled miracles or complicated chemistry. This is about waking soil back up, restoring biology, and getting plants to do what they're designed to do: grow with strength, flavor, and resilience. Dead soil doesn't mean nothing will grow. In fact, many crops survive in dead soil, but they struggle, depend heavily on fertilizers, and never reach their full potential. Dead soil is soil where biological life has collapsed or gone dormant. The microbes, fungi, protozoa, and beneficial bacteria that should be feeding plants are missing or inactive. This often happens after years of chemical fertilizer use, repeated tilling, erosion, burning crop residues, or leaving soil bare under harsh sun. The soil structure breaks down, organic matter disappears, and nutrients become locked up instead of cycled. Plants then rely on quick, soluble inputs rather than natural soil processes. On Soil Factor, the message is simple. When soil life dies, plants become dependent. When soil life thrives, plants become partners. Solid, organic matter like compost and mulch are essential, but liquids work differently. Liquids move fast. They penetrate compacted layers, coat soil particles, and deliver food directly to microbes that are still alive but starving. Think of liquid inputs as emergency medicine for tired soil. Liquid life doesn't replace compost or mulch. It activates them. It jumpstarts biology so that when you add organic matter, it actually gets broken down and converted into plant-available nutrition. For gardeners dealing with poor yields, pale leaves, or soil that feels hard and lifeless, liquids are often the turning point. This is where many gardeners get confused. Liquid soil inputs are not mainly about feeding plants directly. They are about feeding the soil food web. When microbes eat, they multiply. When they multiply, they release nutrients in plant-ready forms. That is the real magic. Healthy soil biology turns locked-up nutrients into soluble nutrition on demand. Plants send sugars through their roots, microbes respond, and a natural exchange takes place. Liquids speed up this conversation underground. Once you understand this, you stop chasing deficiencies and start building systems. Compost tea is, well, one of the most powerful tools you can use to wake up dead soil. When it's properly made, it introduces billions of beneficial microorganisms in a form they can immediately use. This is not just brown water, folks. This is living biology. Liquid organic fertilizers like fish hydrolysate, seaweed extracts and plant ferments do more than just feed plants. They act as microbial stimulants. Fish-based liquids provide amino acids and nitrogen that microbes absolutely love. Seaweed brings trace minerals and growth hormones that strengthen plant stress tolerance. Used together with compost tea or watered into the soil, these liquids wake dormant biology and rebuild microbial populations quickly. The result? Deeper roots, stronger stems, and healthier leaf color, all without forcing growth. This is especially important in hot climates or degraded soils where biology struggles to survive. One of the most underrated liquid tools is fermented plant extract. Made from fast-growing green plants, weeds or comfrey, these ferments capture nutrients already adapted to your local environment. Fermentation breaks nutrients down into plant and microbe-ready forms. For gardeners who want low-cost regenerative solutions, this is gold. You're not importing fertility, you're recycling it. Over time, this builds soil resilience and reduces dependency on external inputs. This approach fits perfectly with the soil factor philosophy: work with nature, not against it. In dead soil, microbes are often present, but they're just inactive. They're basically starving. Simple sugars like molasses, well, they provide an immediate energy source. When applied in small controlled amounts, sugars cause microbial populations to explode. One of the biggest long-term benefits of liquid biology is improved soil structure. Microbes produce sticky substances that bind soil particles into aggregates. This creates pore spaces for air and water, allowing roots to explore deeper. Dead soil is often compacted and crusted. Living soil becomes crumbly, absorbent and resilient. Water infiltrates instead of running off. Roots grow down instead of sideways. This is when gardens shift from constant struggle to steady productivity. Liquid inputs start this process faster than dry amendments alone. Timing matters. Liquids work best when soil is moist, but not waterlogged. Early morning or late afternoon applications protect microbes from UV damage. Applying liquids before planting prepares the soil, while regular maintenance applications keep biology active throughout the season. For experienced gardeners, liquids allow fine-tuning. You can respond to stress, boost flowering, or support recovery after harvest. For beginners, they provide a forgiving entry point into soil regeneration without complicated techniques. The goal is rhythm, not rescue. As soil wakes up, something powerful happens. You need fewer inputs. Plants become more resilient to pests, disease, and weather stress. Yields stabilize. Flavor improves. Soil becomes darker, richer, and easier to work. This is not overnight magic. It is biological momentum. Liquid life starts the movement. Organic matter sustains it. Time perfects it. On Soil Factor, we measure success not by how much we add, but by how much the soil can do on its own. Dead soil is not a failure. It's an opportunity. An opportunity to rebuild, regenerate, and reconnect with the natural systems that make gardening rewarding. Liquid life is one of the fastest, most practical ways to begin that journey. If this article helped you see soil differently, you're already on the right path. On Soil Factor, we're building a community of gardeners who grow smarter by working with biology, not fighting it. If you found value here, subscribe to the Soil Factor YouTube channel. Share this with a fellow gardener and keep the conversation growing. Healthy soil changes everything, and it starts with waking it up.